Hi, air signs. I hope you guys are doing well. This is a oracle energetic reading for you. These messages may or may not resonate. Feel free to check the other videos for your other sign placements. So interesting energy here, air signs. We have potential blessings. So potential blessings, the Two of Cups, and then Nirvana Quartz. So let's go ahead and read Nirvana Quartz. Nirvana Quartz. Let's see if that's focused for you. Nirvana Quartz assists in stepping off the karmic wheel, bringing light and bliss consciousness, self-understanding. For many lifetimes you have been working with your karma. That is now past. There is no need for restitution, nor punishment or guilt. Let those go so that you can recognize your full potential, receiving a download of cosmic light that transforms your being. Divination. Step off the karmic round and allow the karma of grace to manifest. Open yourself to receive enlightenment. Recognize this as a new beginning and fresh energy. If you experience traumatic times and soul changes, relax and wait for resolution. Do not push against the river. Go with the flow. The healing aspect. Karma is created in each moment by every thought and deed. Uplifting thoughts and positive actions ensure your future well-being. I feel like you guys are letting go of a lot of old patterns and old recycled like pain and fear and restrictions. It feels here, air signs, that you guys are transforming energetically because of the way I'm seeing it is, or hearing it, is like pockets of lack. So maybe we are looking at our lives and seeing different areas where we perceive lack, or we're lacking in strength, we're lacking in love, you know. Here it's saying that your energy is when you make a conscious effort to be kind to yourself and to forgive yourself, a lot can happen just even through that, you know. A lot can happen with just accepting your experiences and using them as opportunities to be comforted through the lessons, even if they're harsh lessons, just because they all have something to give us, and through that comes change. Here with potential and blessings, I feel that a lot of you may be restricting. Let's just start with potential. It's like some of you may be restricting yourself from engaging in situations because we're afraid that, you know, the potential for things might not pan out to what we could hope, you know, or we don't trust ourselves to engage in certain situations because we don't even trust our own potential. So it has us at like this standstill, stagnant energy. And it's saying, trust yourself. You've been through so many cycles within this experience. You know, this is almost like the wheel of karma energy, the wheel of fortune energy, where it's like we need to have a fresh set of eyes for how we view our potentials, because it feels like we've been very much entrapped within a certain layer and type of thinking where it's like our progress and also our value and worth have been very diminished and limited because we don't trust that we even can have more. You can have more. There's so much more in this world for you. You have to ask. You have to be available to change, you know? So, yeah. And when we are feeling so heavy about ourselves, it's like we can't see any other way. We don't let the light in. And so that also restricts blessings. If we're coming from places within ourselves where we've been beaten down by family, by people in our lives, where it's like we've been reduced to feeling like crap all the time, that is going to play a direct role in the process or progress of how you move forward in life, because you are in such a low level of energy that it's like you're going to continue to vibrate towards things that either affirm those types of energetic experiences, or you can't see the forest for your trees. You can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There is no tunnel, it's like I'm just at the bottom of the well, like it's the water's coming in, I'm going to drown, it's that kind of energy. And so here it's saying, okay, let's take a minute, let's re-energize, let's find some harmony within the inner divinity and union of ourselves. Yes, we have the Two of Cups here, but in a personal sense, what do you love about yourself? These are real questions that might help to dig ourselves out of these like darker holes. What do you love about yourself? What do you feel that you bring to situations that are entirely your own? They're entirely your specific brand of energy. And like, I hope it's good. Some of us bring a lot of negativity, So what I'm talking about is, what do you feel proud of? What do you feel at ease with about yourself? What good qualities about yourself do you find connected with? What of those energies do you find even approachable? And which of those energies do you not find approachable, or do you not even see in yourself? Are there things about you that you absolutely hate and that you're at an impasse with, and you just don't value certain things about yourself? It's all choice and it's all change. It can change. But we have to embrace that dark part of ourselves, those pieces that are fragmented in the dark. We have to collect them. We have to wash them off and reintegrate them. I was watching something the other day. It was like Japanese pottery or something. And instead of throwing a broken bowl away or a broken plate away, they will gild it, or they'll redo it, but like they'll do it in gold. They'll fill the cracks and reset it with gold. It's like honoring what that thing was, realizing it's broken, and like treating it like a treasure. And it becomes even more important at that point. And so that is something that we can do within ourselves. We can be kind. We can see the harshness of our own words and family's words and the words of society that we've bought into, and we're not living up to the standards. It's all a joke. Your light vibrates, your spiritual divine light within you vibrates at such a high level, and it's asking for you to just vibrate with it. It's saying, recollect me, reconnect with me, allow me to be more so in your life. Don't keep shutting the windows. Like, let me out, let me see the light. And it's saying, be present for that, because when you do, all of those little integration pieces that are vibrating in such disharmony with yourself, they will come together. They will be present for you, and you can love them and nurture them back into a whole and more healthier sense of self and being. So let's get some cards out here for these energies, okay? Because the Two of Cups is interesting, air signs, because it does, in a human tarot way, it does indicate that there may be some sort of connection in your life that might be coming into your life. I want a different deck. I want this one. I want this one. Thank you. And if you're already in relationships, it's like falling in love with yourself again also nurtures your relationship. Falling in love with your partner again, or learning how to love different aspects of the relationship, or maybe even helping your partner love different aspects of themselves, can be huge, So we have Two of Swords here for potential. It's kind of like blocking our view of the potentials. It's not seeing potentials, but it also is a choice. And it says, I reside in the mystery and chance that the universe has for me, and I allow the unknowing to present itself, and I no longer have to control the energy, because I am working in alignment with the universal energy. So please help me open my eyes so that I can see that. If you've had a long time and a difficult time being open to that, allow yourself to have peace, have rest, ponder it, but also come back to knowing that you can reemerge. Sometimes some of us just need to heal in deeper ways than others. And that goes for everybody, just in different ways. Some of you also, too, in relationships, if you're dealing with new relationships, you may be struggling to see the value or worth in something, or maybe we're kind of painting a thing black because we don't exactly know what it's going to turn out as. And it's just saying, trust the process. Blessings. You have the Page of Cups coming out here. That's new beginnings. This is opportunities in love to have communication that is expressive emotionally, that you can learn a lot about from somebody. You can learn a lot about yourself from somebody. And if you're vulnerable with people and like with your limitations and the pain, and share that with them, they may be able to communicate with you about theirs. It's not about trauma bonding. I'm not talking about that, but like, if we can build honesty with people, and if we can approach our partnerships with like trust and just being vulnerable, so much can grow out of that. We can mature so much from that. And it deepens your connections here. I feel some of you may have new relationships coming into your life, or maybe it felt like in the past you just don't have anything in your life, or like the sun was out. And you have the Ace of Wands coming over here for the Two of Cups. And I will say at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. So emotions that have held us hostage, emotions that have caused us to create levels of disbelief, or that challenge us with our own value and worth, or what we deserve in relationships, or, oh, I always enter into situations and they're just so problematic and nobody's ever honest. I feel here you're starting to pay attention to the patterns, but you're also being available for your own honesty within that. I will say for some of you that struggle with mental health, I will say that it's important for you to take the steps to be honest with perhaps changing that, or perhaps seeking some help with that. I'm saying that. So there's nothing wrong with that. The more that you're functioning within yourself in a more connected way, the better. Okay. There's no shame in needing help with mental health. It just requires you to be honest and to really be genuine in wanting the help, but also be genuine in maybe why these things happen, or if it's emotional help, seek it out. Especially if we're dealing with any type of addictions or limitations, or like, self-problematic energy, because it feels like it's weighing a lot on you. And if we are to enter into connections, we want to make sure that we're trying to come with as much of a clean slate as possible, so we're not saddling partners with our issues, so we're not being blinded by our issues, or choosing partners that kind of reaffirm those issues. With the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups, this is a very much, things are coming into your life, possibly in a very quick way that you might not see. And those energies, I feel here, you want to be available to them and you want to be reciprocal with them. So when you have the freedom to do that and you're coming from a clean energy, so much can happen. You have the Emperor coming through here with Nirvana Quartz. I'm going to look up that card again. I put that paper down. Enlightenment. Nirvana Quartz assists in stepping off the karmic wheel, bringing light and bliss consciousness. With the Emperor, this is taking charge. This is prioritizing your needs, prioritizing what you require in your life, and also sometimes being a little bit stubborn about how you go about attaining it and how you go about protecting it. I feel here for a lot of you, this energy, you have new. This whole reading just keeps feeling like new things that are coming into your life that I feel maybe in the past you might have not been able to see that, and so new things pass you by. But here it's almost as if like we're hungry for the challenge to experience something new, but we're also available to the challenge of experiencing new things through a different sense of self, to integrate different aspects of ourself within new experiences. We claim and we assimilate to new behavior. We exhibit new ways in how we approach old problems within ourselves. We are accepting of the pockets of lack, the holes of lack is what's coming through. So it's a very forgiving energy, air signs. And it's also one that helps you become more so in tune with the feeling aspect of your lives and who you are. It's saying embrace the old habits. That's interesting. Embrace the old habits because they will show you. They will show you like where you need attention, where you need to focus your energy on. The pain associated with such things and the growth that comes from that pain. We can't shove it in a corner and lock the door. Like, we have to do the work. And so here it's saying you're going to be vibrating at a higher resonance of energy, and you're going to be accepting new things into your life at this time. And the freer and more vibrant you can be with your energy at this time, the more is going to come in towards you. And I feel here you're going to also be entering into different sensations, a different sense of personal power. You're going to be attaining a different sense of personal power here, and it's much more at ease. It's less anxious, it's less flailing, it's just much more at ease because now we're starting to integrate deeper aspects of ourselves. And I feel here when you do that, you begin to see the potential for things just unfolding in front of you. It's like you're no longer standing in the way of that. And things are going to start happening very quickly for you. And I feel for some of you that may be a little bit alarming or scary, but it's only what you can handle. It's only what you put your energy towards. And I feel there's going to be a lot of potential love here. And if you already have partnerships, it feels like there's like a deepening of your connection through the introspection, through the honesty that you have towards what you need to pay attention to within yourself. That work changes your relationships. Your partner may see that and they may resonate with the different aspects of you, the different vibration of you. So trust in that process here. For those of you who are single, I feel that there's going to be a lot of like new energy coming into your life. And I feel it's going to be, you're going to feel ready for it. In the end, you will feel ready for it. And I feel that you're going to take that head on and trust the process because these blessings are given to you for where you're at in your life. And we will experience what we're supposed to experience for the lessons. Remember, all relationships are lessons, and no relationship, no matter who you are, no matter how amazing your relationship is, all relationships end. Okay, so it's not about hanging on to the idealism and the idea of permanence and, it has to be forever. There is no forever. But if we can enjoy ourselves and enjoy the connections along our way, I think things have a chance for beautiful longevity. So I'm going to let this go here. Actually, let's do a little angel card. Well, this is in alignment with the Emperor, definitely. We have entrepreneur. Self-employment suits you. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Speak to your guides, speak to your angels. Here at bottom of the deck, ask. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own decisions, your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Communicate to your guides, communicate to yourself, talk to yourself. There's some real deep beauty in there. There's a lot of compassion that some of you need to really exhibit towards yourself, because it feels like there's been a pretty considerable disconnect and like an alienation. And I feel that it's important for you to embrace that, because you are so valuable, you are so loving, you are so loved. And even if you can't see the love in this world, there are legions of beautiful energies that watch you all the time. It's not creepy. It's just lovingly. They accept you for who you are. They accept you for every aspect of who you are, because they know that the divinity within you is part of them. That is what transmutes the etheric and this physical realm. I love you guys. I hope that this is helpful. Take care.